From the Orange Bowl in Miami, Florida, the National Football League is on the air. Today, the Miami Dolphins meet the Indianapolis Colts. And Pete Johnson is the newest member of the Dolphins, will wear number 46 this afternoon. Johnson picked up yesterday in a trade for San Diego for number 2 next year, and Dewey Forte, who could become the Mac Lamb of the future. Mac Lamb, of course, is the man who went to San Diego for Larry Little. A great trivia question.
The ball back at the 48, so it's a loss of 3. Third down coming up at about 11 for the Colts. Backs are split, 3 receivers in. Porter goes in motion back to the line of scrimmage. Tango rolls out to his right. He is going to be hit again. Breaks the tackle, but he's backed up back at the 43-yard line. The Dolphin defensive penetration got through on him. Fetters was the first man, and Bocamper wrapped him up. Brzezinski was also there, so back at the 43-yard line is where they'll put the ball, and Ron Stark with a 43.5 average will have to come in and punt. Stark kicking into a stiff wind, and he booms a beauty out of there. Long, high spiral, outstanding kicker. It is grabbed by Heflin back at the 15. He breaks the tackle, breaks for the near side, and gets out to about the 18-yard line. Joey Carter is in the ballgame. At the 27-yard line, second down and 1, he gets the handoff and rolls out across the left guard. And let's see if he made the first down. Doesn't look like it from here. Okay, so Pete Johnson, Big Pete, 278 pounds, will get into the ball game for the first time for the Dolphins from the San Diego Chargers. The Dolphins made it by the nose of the football, so they have a first down at their 28-yard line. Henry?
Third down, Rick.
Third down. I'm sorry. I thought he had been awarded him a first down. Here's Johnson, and he bangs into the middle, gets the first down out to the 30-yard line. So waiting the snap is Marino will drop to throw his first pass. Good protection. Fires across the middle. Duper's got it. Shakes one. 48 to the far side. 50 out of the Colts territory at about the 48-yard line. Goes Mark Duper. Receivers are spread. Here's a give off to Carter around the left side. He gets jammed up and gets only to the 45-yard line. Second down 7. Miami's football at the Colts 45. Dolphins moving from our right to our left. Showing blitz for the Colts. Here is the give off, and no gain on the play. Hitting the middle was Tony Nathan, and they showed blitz. Out of the shotgun now. Third down coming up in 7. Dolphins have to get the ball just down inside the 38-yard line of the Colts to keep this series alive. Marino awaits the snap from center. Here it is. He drops the throw. Has protection. He's going deep downfield. It is. Michigan interference. 2 flags down at the 16-yard line. Duper was the intended receiver. Tate Randall grabbed him, and before the ball arrived, and played Frisbee with him, he grabbed him by the shoulder pads and tossed him to the ground down at the 16-yard line.
I'm not sure that was necessary because that ball was a little bit overthrown. I don't know if Duper, even with his speed, would have caught up with it. Randall certainly wasn't taking any chances, but I think he made a mistake.
I think he probably could have caught up with it. The backs are split. Receivers are spread to either side. First down Miami at the Colts 18-yard line. Marino, quick drop, wants to go left. He fires. It is tipped in the air and almost intercepted. Duper spreads to the far side of the field. And the backs are in an eye from the 18-yard line. Awaiting the snap is Marino now with second down and 10. Here is the give. Off to Carter. Got a hold out of the 15, down to the 10, down to the 5-yard line. Goes Joe Carter, high-stepping like the coaching staff knew that he could do as they drafted him. James Burrows, the left cornerback, prevented a touchdown. Here is a give off to Johnson over the left side. He puts his head down and bangs his way to the 4-yard line. And second and goal from the 4. Here is the give off to Nathan, and he gets about to the 3-yard line. Came out of the shotgun now with a third down and goal from the Colts 3-yard line. Marino will set his ball club. We get action at the line of scrimmage. No flags down. Marino throws corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete. We do have a flag down, however, tossed to the end zone. James Burrows, the left corner, had the coverage on the play.
Holding. Number 25 on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
Johnson and Bennett, the big guys. Everybody sets in tight. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Marino ready to go to work. Here is the give off to Johnson. Pounds into the middle, and he's stacked up at the 1. Here's Nathan, along with Johnson are now the back. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. Again, everybody sets in tight. We're going to have an offside coming up against Indianapolis. The handoff and into the end zone. Let's see if he did make the end zone. Was the ball carrier Johnson, but we had flags down at the line of scrimmage. Offside is going to, no, he did not make it into the end zone. Offside is the call against the Colts. They're going to mark it about a foot outside the goal line. All right, Bennett and Johnson are the split backs. Everybody sets in tight, 1 foot away from the goal line. Here is the give off. Johnson is in for the touchdown. Here's the snap, set, kick is up, and it is good. So it's a 7-0 score in favor of Miami with 2 minutes, 58 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 82 yards, 13 plays. Time of possession, 6:45. Johnson over from 1 yard out. That's the end of the first quarter, and the Colts elected to let the clock run out. So when the second quarter begins, they will switch ends, of course, and Indianapolis will have a 3rd down and 2 at the Dolphins' 42-yard line, with Miami leading at the end of one 7-0.
Frank Middleton has come in as a running back. Good short yardage man. Now he will set as a double wing, a wing off the right side end. In motion goes Sherwin, 3rd and goal at the 5. Hagel to his right, pumps once, throws back in the middle, caught for a touchdown by the tight end, Dave Young. Snap set down, the kick is up, and it's good. So we have a tie ball game as the Colts tie it up 7-7 with 12:43 left to go in the half. We had the Colts went 80 yards in 13 plays. Took 5 minutes and 9 seconds. Hagel to Young, 5 yards for the touchdown. Here is Biasucci forward. He hits it high, and there'll be no run back. Way back in the end zone. And he almost kicked it through the upright. So it'll be a touchback. The Dolphins will start moving from our left to our right from their 20. We'll start from his 20-yard line. Here's the snap. He drops the throw. He sets, has time, goes to the sideline, and throws it out of bounds. He is high, wild high on the last 2 passes he has thrown. It was intended for Duper. 2nd down and 10 for the Dolphins from their 20. Bennett and Carter, the split backs in behind Marino, who is 1 out of 3. He will drop the throw it again. Has time. Throwing deep up the near side. Got a man down there. Duper! 35, 30. It's all over. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. And there are no flags.
I guess he could have caught that other one, Rick, after all. That pass was thrown about as far as Marino could throw it. Duper beat the corner and just fly patterned at great speed of his, ran under it, caught it on his fingertip, and was long gone. Nobody's going to catch him.
The white handkerchiefs are out, and it looks like a snowstorm. It also looks like the good old days, 80 yards, as that is Marino's longest throw, eclipsing the one of 74 yards to Duper in the opening game of the season against the Redskins. He caught that ball at the 40-yard line, right on his fingertips, tucked it to his body, and just sprinted away from the defensive backs, James Burrows and Nesby Glasgow. Henry?
And Don Shula just stood here shaking his head in amazement.
Strock will hold. Von Schamann can make it 14-7. That is Marino's 11th touchdown pass of the season. Here's the kick. It is no good. Von Schamann misses the ball. Misses the kickoff to the left side. Well, Ubo 0 for 3 in field goals, and now he has missed an extra point. There was something wrong. 13-7 in favor of Miami with 12:19 to go in the first half.
Ball out at the 39. A pickup of 19. First down for Indianapolis from their 39. Backs are split. Receivers are spread to either side. 13-7, Miami leads. 11:27 to go in the half. Here's Pagel, straight back drop. They're going to blitz him. He fires. Intercepted. 50, 45. Down to the 40. This is Blackwood. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He lunges for the end zone and comes up about a yard short. Curtis Dickey saved the touchdown. Glenn Blackwood gets his 4th interception of the season, and I mean he returned it from 50 yards, and he left his feet like Carl Lewis in the broad jump, lunging for the end zone. He was tripped up by Dickey at the 5. He just lunged for the end zone and came down a yard short. 4th down and a foot. And the Dolphins are going to go for it with 10:23 to go in the half. Nathan is out and Bennett is in. Bennett and Pete Johnson are the backs. 13-7 Dolphins. Colts are all fired up on the goal line defense. Everybody sets in tight. Backs are split. 4th down and goal from the 1-foot line. Here's a give off to Johnson. He gets close to the end zone. Nobody's raised their hand yet. He was running in behind Wedge blocking over the left side. Colts think they have him short, but it all depends on where they mark the football. The Colts say that they have stopped him. They indeed have, according to the officials, as the on trial. Johnson could not get into the end zone, and the Bluebirds come out. And Dolphins had 4 shots at it. Marino threw one away, and Johnson pounded in there a couple of times and couldn't get into the end zone. 2nd and 9 from the 16. Give off. Goes to Dickey outside of the right, waits for his blockers, fumbles the ball, Dolphins have recovered it. At the 23-yard line, Glenn Blackwood. What a day he has had. A pass intercept, returned down to the 2-yard line from where the Dolphins couldn't score. And now, Dickey was hit. The ball popped out of there. And Glenn Blackwood comes up with his second fumble recovery of the season. And the Dolphins have it at the Colts' 24-yard line.
Rose had come open as the Colts had rushed 8 men. They sent 8 men after Marino, and the Dolphins' offensive line and backs did a good job of picking up the blitz. Rose, who made about 3 steps to the right and then cut across to the middle, was wide open. And here comes another exciting part of Miami's game, field goal placements. Uva 0 for 3 on the year.
And 0 for 1 and a PAT from the 18-yard line. Strock will hold. This was against the wind. On Shaman 0 for 3 and field goals on the season. This will be a 28-yard attempt. Awaiting the snap is Strock. Still waiting. Here it is. Set down. Kick is up. He has gotten his first field goal attempt through the upright. So that takes a little bit of the pressure off. The Dolphins get a field goal out of their second attempt down in close here at the east end of the last 5 minutes and come away with 3 points. Marino really off target today, and the score is 16-7 now in favor of Miami with 7:21 left to go. Dolphins offense sputtering, with Johnson failing to get into the end zone on 3 tries, and Marino missing several passes down in close. Uva, 28-yard field goal after Blackwood recovers Dickey's fumble, 14 yards in 4 plays, and they have to settle for a 28-yard field goal. So to bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 7 from the Colts' 48-yard line. Dolphins and 3rd down conversions are 3 out of 5. Marino is 2 out of 9, by far his worst afternoon of the season. And he will bring the shotgun people in and go into the shotgun. From the Colts 48, they have to get it down just inside the 41 to keep this series alive. Stevenson on the snap. Back goes Marino to throw. Pumps once, fires a wobbly pass the middle. It's caught by Duper, and he's brought down inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. First down for the Dolphins at the Colts 28. Backs are split. Marino drops straight back to throw. Here's the pass pattern down the near side. Cephalo got it down out of bounds at the 7-yard line. And Duper goes to the far side. And to the near side comes Nat Moore. Tony Nathan, as we get the shotgun formation, 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. In motion, Cephalo comes to the near side of the field. Marino looks. The quick end pattern. Touchdown. Going to Mark Duper. Here's the snap. Set down. The kick is up. And he gets it through there. So it's 23-7 in favor of the Dolphins. 59 seconds left to go in the first half. And we do have the prevent offense in. Marino just goes down on one knee, and that'll be the last play of the first half. So the score, as the Dolphins go to the dressing room with a 23-7 lead. This has really been no contest except for the Colts' one long drive. The Dolphins have had their way, have been down in close a couple of times, had to come away with and settle with 3 points. But Miami has control of the ball game. Roby, who punted 43 yards his first time against the wind, will stand at the 16. Single safety. Here is the punt, and he bangs one. Holy Toledo, what a punt. Against the wind, down inside the 15, down inside the 10, and they got it at the 4-yard line. What a great pick by Reggie Roby. Listen to the hand. The handkerchiefs come out 66 yards. Against the wind, and he tops his own season high or long of 64 yards. Robert Soule was down to down the ball. Inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. A gain of a yard, 2nd and 9.
Dolphins now beginning to assert themselves defensively against the run. As down here, I guess they figure Pagel won't go up top. Pass when they were down in this position. They ran that stealing off play against the linebacker on their left side.
Here's Pagel rolling to his right. He is going to throw it. He throws it. Intercepted at the 10. 5. Touchdown for the Dolphins. Intercepted by Don McNeil on a tip. The ball came off the receiver. He grabbed the ball at the 10, and there's a Dolphin down on the field. McNeil carried a tackler with him into the end zone. Von Schamann to make it 30 was Strock to hold. Uva has missed a point after in this game. Here's the snap, set down. Kick is up, and it's good. So it's a 30-7 game in favor of Miami with 9:53 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Stark has kicked beautifully. He's going to come out of here with yard average of 50 or plus.
He will stand at the 1-yard line. Heflin will be deep in the middle. He's got the wind to his back, Stark does. Line of scrimmage, the Colts 16-yard line. Stark awaits the snap from Donaldson. Here it is. Good snap. They're after him. He gets it out of there, hangs it high. Good kick. Heflin comes up, grabs it 32, 35, eludes one, gets to the 40, to the near side, picks up a block, 45, back to the middle, 45, 40, down to the 35, down to the 31-yard line. Runs Ben Heflin. Boy, did he use his blockers that time. The ball is at the 31-yard line. Duper and Moore over to the far side of the field. Dolphins still going into the teeth of the wind. They will for another 149. In motion, Moore back to the near side. Marino wants to throw it. The out pattern to the far side. Duper shakes the tackle. 20, 15, 10. He's down to the 5 to 4-yard line. Mark Duper caught the ball, put the juke step on the cornerback over there. Preston Davis took him right out of his jock and moved up the sideline for a great gain down to the 4-yard line. Well, let's see if they can get in there now. Johnson is the blocking back in the eye. The tight ends are up front. Hardy and Johnson from the 4. The pitch is to Bennett. Johnson blocks. Woody cuts it back over the right side. He's got a touchdown. Then Sherman throws it up there. And it's now a 37-7 game. And we may have a new quarterback in there for the Baltimore Colts. Art Fleecer is in for Mike Pagel. Third down and 10. The ball from the 14-yard line.
And here's Curtis Dickey. Back to the 20-yard line, so it'll be 4th down and 10.
Down to the shotgun now. Marino will throw it. Looks up the middle. Breaks out of the pocket. Throws. Caught down at the 2 to 1-yard line. Good for a first down. Great reception by Tony Nathan out of the backfield. He came circling over the middle, cut it to the near sideline. Marino had all day again to throw. He's getting marvelous protection and found Nathan open across the middle for 13 yards and a first down to the Colts 1-yard line. Everybody sets in tight at the goal line. In motion comes Hardy to give off to Bennett. Hurdles into the end zone for the touchdown. So the Dolphins score 3 on the ground today, and that's the second one for Woody Bennett. Waiting the snap. Here it is, set down. The kick is up, and Uber, who missed one earlier, does not miss this time. And it's a 44-7 score in favor of the Dolphins. We have 9 minutes, 57 seconds left to play in the contest. The Dolphins will have won their 4th in a row, remain as one of 3 unbeaten teams, pending the outcome of the Seahawks-Bears game. One of 2, I should say. San Francisco won earlier today, and the Raiders play the Chargers tomorrow night. They are the other 2 unbeaten. It looks like the Seahawks are going to take the Bears out of it today.
Dolphins really have played about as perfectly in terms of mistakes as you want. They have not committed a turnover. They have not had a penalty called against them in this entire ball game.
Down to 3 seconds. That's the end of the game. The Dolphins win it 44-7.
It's tough to pick out big plays in a game that ended up the way that this ended up, but I thought a big play was on 2nd and 10 from our own 20, and I sent a running play into the ball game, and Marino saw a coverage where he had man-to-man and decided to go for it, and he checked off to the bomb the Duper, and we got the good protection, and he laid it out there as pretty as he lays it out there, and Duper made the catch on a dead run and got in there for an 80-yard touchdown.
Dan Marino has some good eye on the ball, which means that he hung it up just right, just enough for me to get to the ball and not the defensive back. And that comes with being a good quarterback, and gave me time enough to run the ball and catch it.
The type of speed he has and the threat he has to defensive backs, they can't really sit on him and play it underneath stuff. They have to respect his speed, and he's doing a great job for us.